What is going on, guys? Grave here today. We'll have some tips for all of you out there playing Battlefield 1 if you're just now, getting into it with the early enlisters, or if you're about to get into it on Friday. There's going to be tips for experienced players and new players alike. First thing I'm going to say is if you do not use your bayonet, if you don't find yourself, needing it to either get some good, cool kills, maybe for your YouTube channel or whatever you might be doing, or, a lot of people use it to get away. You can hit that sprint button and get away. It's a good thing, but at the same time, it's a bad thing, especially on full auto weapons, because if you look at the game stats, the way the weapons handle, if you have a bayonet on, your time from sprint to pull up to shoot, it slows down with the bayonet, so I take it off all of my full auto weapons, especially if I'm using the assault class. Don't move while shooting, guys. That is a big, big no-no in Battlefield. I know a lot of you are going to be kind of like I am. I play Halo, I play Call of Duty, and I always strafe and move to keep myself a little bit of a harder target to hit, but Battlefield will punish you for that, and especially in this game with a lot of the single fires, semi-automatics, that kind of thing. Stop, pop, shoot, get good accurate shots. Don't spam these weapons too much, especially if you're using the assault class. If you start spamming a lot, start moving a lot while you're shooting, you're going to get beat in most gunfights. Communication is the key. If you're playing by yourself, be talking within that squad, make a party, turn the VIOP on, whatever. A good talking, communicating squad can be the difference maker in a game, no matter what game mode you are playing. If you're experienced guys, a lot of you out there that have played several Battlefields, even though this one is a little bit different, you can still take the suggestion of, picking a class and kind of staying with it. And if you're new, I would recommend picking a class and staying with it for a good long time until you get a few service stars with it and you get really, really comfortable with a certain gun. Of course, if you're a veteran, you guys can swap it up and do whatever you like, whatever you're comfortable with. But if you're new, I would definitely recommend picking one thing, getting some service stars with some weapons, really learning that class and learning the game. It'll make it a lot easier for you. And, of course, you'll always have something to fall back on that you're comfortable with. If you try some other things later on and you're not very comfortable with them, you start playing bad or something like that, you always can go back to that weapon that you were doing well with. Slow down. That's the main thing, is slow down in this game. Don't get in a hurry. Don't sprint everywhere. Don't run everywhere. I get in bad habit of still running sometimes when I shouldn't. If I play slow, I always play a lot better, and especially if you're just starting out on the game, whether you're new or experienced. It's a new game, so slow yourself down. Play the objective. If you're new, of course, all the old fans will know this, all the veterans will know this, but if you're a new guy, play the objective. If you want points, play the objective. It does not matter how much you kill. If you cap a lot of flags and just go from flag to flag, help out, take squad orders, that kind of thing, the more things you do points-wise for capping, defending, whatnot, the better. If you're worried about killing, I tell you the best place to kill is around the flag. Whether you're attacking or defending it, you're going to get more points for yourself and for your squad by killing people around the flag. Like I said, it's the best way to kill. Don't have to worry about kills, guys. Just play the objective. If you would like to learn to, ride a tank, fly, that kind of thing. I know a lot of people, maybe even veterans. I know some people that are not really comfortable flying still, and they've played a lot of Battlefields. The thing you want to do is go into an empty server, get in a tank, get in a plane, and just ride around in them, fly around in them, get the feel of them, learn the mechanics of them. That will help you out a lot when you get into a game, because, of course, you don't want to get into a game and get in a tank and get blown up real quick, or get in a plane and crash. But get comfortable with those, learn to do them, because they are a big, big help. When you start getting good at them, you can help your team out a lot. Don't lone wolf a lot. A lot of people like to lone wolf. I would say stay around your team. You don't have to be right on them, but always stay around your team in the general area. It's always a good idea to be somebody's backup or have backup. If you're the squad leader, make sure you give out a lot of orders. That gives you extra points. It's another way we go and play in the objective. You give out squad orders, your squad's following them. Y'all are going from flag to flag, capping, especially conquest, no matter what you're playing. Whatever game mode it is, give those orders to attack, defend, whatever you're doing. And it will help your score out a lot, and it will help you learn the game a lot. And because, everybody's just playing together, kind of the flow of the game, and it just kind of gets you into it, and it'll help out your team. Check the bar above the flag if you're playing Conquest. I know you guys have seen it. It's a little bar the U-shaped bar that's around it. If that bar has red in it after you have capped it, that still means somebody is around. So make sure that you clear that flag out before moving on. Always try to have cover when you're playing, guys. You're getting in gunfights. If you know somebody is around, make sure you have something you can get behind, duck around, get out of harm's way. And that also goes from when just kind of when moving flag to flag. I know some of these flags are going to be wide open, but always try to find something to move to, flank, whatever you got to do, because just walking straight up these, like certain lanes and things like that is just going to be pretty much going to be walking to your death. And I guess the last thing I would say is if you are new, you're kind of uncomfortable. I know Rush and Conquest can kind of get overwhelming, especially Conquest when it's 64 players. Even if you play the new Operations mode, you only can go down to 40. You may not be a person that's used to playing with big amounts of people. Go play Domination Team Deathmatch. There are a lesser number of people that you're having to fight against, and learn the game that way. Play a couple games, kind of get comfortable with the feel of it, and then go into Conquest. Anyway, guys, I hope these tips helped you out. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.